Greetings everyone. Welcome back to the English language presentation. Today we're going to talk about the 4 skills of language. We will discuss how we can improve our language skills by improving the core language skills. The objectives for today's lesson are: first, identify what the 4 core language skills are, and second, we will outline the sub-skills of the core language skills, and third, we will discuss the techniques to master the 4 core skills and improve our capabilities in language, and fourth, we will highlight the need to balance the 4 core language skills. So what are the 4 core language skills? Whenever we want to learn a new language or master an existing one, there are basically 4 main skills that we need to master. Language is a skill which can be developed or enhanced through practice. The ability to learn and master a foreign or a new language is dependent on the practicing of the 4 main interrelating language skills. Understanding what each language skills are can help you learn a language faster and more effectively. Mastering these 4 core skills in the English language as a whole will help you improve your English skills and become more fluent. It is crucial to know and understand what these core language skills are and how they operate in order to improve your fluency. So what are the 4 core language skills? You probably know what these are already. The 4 core English language skills are speaking, writing, listening, and reading. You probably know these already. So the first 2, speaking and writing, are called productive skills or output skills. This is how you communicate an idea or some information you may have with others. The last 2, listening and reading, are what we call receptive skills or input skills. This is how you consume information and understand ideas that are being shared by others. It is, however, very common to be stronger in one skill than the other. The key is balancing all the skills by developing and working on them equally. In order to master the English language, you need to have a good level in all 4 of the core skills. So let's look at the productive or output skills. These are the speaking and writing skills. They are referred to as productive skills because when you have information or ideas to share, you will need to apply these skills to produce or create language to communicate your ideas, your thoughts, and express yourself to others. The receptive skills or the input skills are the listening and reading skills. They are referred to as the receptive skills because you will need to apply these skills to receive and understand ideas and information that is being communicated to you. Consider these 2 questions before we move on. How are language skills best learned? A, through an integrated manner, combining all skills at once, or by developing one skill at a time in isolation. What do you think? How about this question? Is there any proper order or procedure when learning the language skill? Should one come after the other? And what is the rationale for that? Let's look at the listening skill. This is the first skill that we normally acquire, including in our native language. We receive language by hearing others talk through our ears and comprehend meaning in our brain. It means that you need a lot of hearing input to develop this skill. Listening helps us build our vocabulary and improve our understanding of a language. Speaking, the second language skill that we learn actively. It is one of the productive skills as we use our voice to communicate with others, to express our ideas, information, and thoughts through speaking. We build our vocabulary by reapplying words that we've heard and we've read before. Reading. This is the third language skill. This is a receptive skill in which we use our eyes to acquire information and ideas that is written by others. This means that you need a lot of text input to improve this skill. Reading helps improve other parts of the English language skills such as vocabulary, spelling, grammar, structure, etc. And the last one is writing. This is the 4th and the highest skill set that we develop in the English language. It is a productive skill which we use written words or text to communicate ideas and information with others. Writing helps consolidate one's grasp of vocabulary, grammar, structure, and complements other language skills. So how do we improve each of these skills and how do they interrelate? It is very important to be aware of your strengths and weaknesses in each of the 4 skills. For example, you might be good at speaking, but not so much in reading. You have to be aware and conscious of your own personal strengths. This way, you can determine which skill you want to focus your effort on or your maximum effort on to improve your English fluency. It is, however, a good idea, in fact, the advised idea, is to balance your language skills equally. Once you identify your weaker language skills or your stronger language skills, you can then employ the right type of language tools and activities to help you train those particular weak skills. If you need to develop your writing skills, the learning activities and materials will completely differ if you want to improve your speaking skills, even though both of them are productive language skills. This suggests that there can be different approaches to improving your language skill. However, the best way or the most effective way to improve your English language fluency is using the integrated skill approach, meaning that you include all 4 skills training approach on any given topic. Communication is not an isolated phenomenon. When we communicate, we often use more than one skill. For example, in a phone conversation, we listen and speak at the same time, and sometimes read off information or jot down notes on paper whilst talking on the phone. To use an integrated approach, for example, you could choose a topic on Ethiopia's diverse cultures, and you could watch different audio-visual materials to improve your listening. You could then read different texts to train your reading skills. Then you could talk about what you've learned with your peers and family, and you could write a summary on the topic to train your writing skills. Another example of how you could improve all skills in your personal or self-study is by using different learning materials. You should watch and listen to documentaries or movies on topics that interest you to improve your listening skill. You should read books, magazines, online materials, etc. written in the English language to improve your reading skill. You should make it a habit to conversate in the English language with your friends, your peers. Also, do class presentations in English. And sometimes do English presentations with your family over dinner or games to improve your speaking skills. And lastly, writing is very important as it consolidates all other language skills and it enables your language skills to grow more fluent. You could keep a personal diary, write comments whenever you read a book or watch a movie to improve your writing skill. Balancing the skills is very important. It is important to balance your language skills in order to have a meaningful learning experience. When you develop your language skills in an integrated manner, you will also be developing other language skills or other sub-skills. The sub-skills are specific learning outcomes or specific skills that you could develop when improving the 4 core skills. These include recognition of connected speech and understanding gist in listening, pronunciation and intonation in speaking, scanning and skimming in reading, and organizing and editing in writing. Other sub-skills include deducing meaning from context, inferring details in a story, or inferring mood, note-taking, paraphrasing, summarizing, proofreading, etc. Therefore, if you want to have English language fluency, you will need to develop and train all 4 core language skills in an integrated manner. It will also help you enhance your learning and creates a successful learning experience. Finally, practice makes perfect. Therefore, improve your input skills to enhance your language understanding. That is, improve your listening and reading abilities. And lastly, improve your output skills to improve your ability to communicate and express your ideas and thoughts. That means train yourself in speaking and writing in the English language. This is all for today. Thank you and see you in the next presentation.